You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Ah, look out! Look out! I'm going! Ah!
What's up, guys? It's Benny. There's a reason why we have a Man on the Street show called Benny on the Block. It's because everybody needs to break out of their bubbles, including us. Everyone lives in a bubble. There's a bit of groupthink everywhere, whether you're in Albuquerque or Youngstown, Ohio, or Little Rock, Arkansas, or Manhattan or LA. There's groupthink that insulates you, and you don't really see the broader world. We live in a massive country. We live in a country that if we were Europe, we'd have 50 different countries here, but we all are under one flag, and we're all under one nation. And so it's important to realize sort of the differences of views. The best way to do that is to hit the bricks, go out and talk with people. And the results of that end in total and complete hilarity when it's the corporate media, especially when extremely biased networks like CNN or MSNBC talk to pigeonholed demographic groups like Black people, where they totally stereotype them into thinking one certain way. This was one of my favorite clips from the 2024 election in a Black barbershop when MSNBC goes, "You're voting for Biden, right?"
Some people in your orbit who are either voting for Donald Trump or considering it?
For sure. A lot of my friends are obviously my age, so we're a little younger. We've only voted once, for a president. And Trump is kind of all we know. And they're kind of Trump and Biden. They're like, well, we were broke with Biden. We weren't with Trump. And that's kind of the only thing that I'm hearing over and over again is that, well, Trump, we had money. Well,
with Trump, we had money, man. We were broke with Biden. It should have been a tagline for the campaign. And this happens again and again and again. CNN, it's really funny. They went to a conference and asked Black voters about Kamala Harris and about Joe Biden. And you just can't hide the responses.
2 years back.
The last 2 years have been really tough.
The pandemic and inflation have hit Americans hard, increasing long-standing disparities in some communities. And African Americans want the president's attention.
As a middle-class Black woman, I don't see the push for the Black economic community really exploding. I think the message is being delivered, but I don't think the message is being captured in the way that we want it to be captured.
All right, well, that's nonsense. It is what it is, but it is something that blends it. I don't know what Black economic unity was. Okay, right, got it. Maybe it's because of the nonsensical policies of Democrats, and because it just is bad for all human beings living in America. Right, the policies of the Biden administration. Why Donald Trump won historic numbers of Black votes, specifically Black men, but the highest percentage of Black women to ever vote for a Republican in the modern electoral era. And CNN went and did a sit down with Black voters who voted for Donald Trump and were a couple months into term 2 for President Trump. And these are longtime Black Trump voters. Van Jones is sitting there trying to propagandize them and beg them to see if they will change their minds, because this would be a really great soundbite for CNN. Oh yeah, I really regret voting for Trump. Oh man, but let me tell you what. This is what instant karma looks like, and this is why this clip is the most viral clip on the internet right now. 3 Black Trump supporters say they'd do it all over again.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump again, yes or no?
Yes, I would. Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
yes.
I think I might know the answer on this next.
She said yes. It's immediately yes. No, I'm sorry.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
1,000% absolutely yes.
That will go viral for a reason. Keesla Kraft said, "I had an honor of going on CNN and telling Van Jones 1,000% yes, I would vote for Donald Trump again." Let's follow her back. Didn't know you'd followed me. Kaisa Kraft. There you go. All right. You know what? I've never Never claimed to be great with names. But there you go. All right. We got the follow back there. Van Jones asking for their answers, and their answers too on why they voted for Trump in the first place is really important.
Reporting met with a small group of black voters, a man and a woman from South Carolina and another woman from North Carolina, all of whom voted for President Trump. CNN's exit polling shows Mr. Trump got 8% of the black vote in 2016, and that grew slightly into the teens over the next two elections. Here's Van's report from Greenville, South Carolina.
There we are.
You do well.
And here we are in South Carolina with 3 Trump voters. You weren't always a Republican.
No. Actually, I come from a family that was like super Democratic. My first time voting, I voted Democrat. I voted for Joe Biden.
What about Trump appealed to you?
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, part of it is he's an asshole. I like authenticity.
You voted for Obama then you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016, but 2020 you voted for Donald Trump. What made the change?
I began listening to someone, her name is Candace Owens, and I read her book, and it just opened my eyes to maybe he's not this person that I have been led to believe that he was.
So you voted against Trump in 2016,
yes,
but then in 2020 you voted for him?
Absolutely.
Why?
I saw how things were going during his first term, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I was pleased with what was happening. I saw the economy getting better. I saw country relations in certain countries getting better.
What are some things that he's doing that you do like?
For me, I like the border. I just don't like the idea of someone coming here illegally and getting benefits that can serve my community. So that's the reason why I support him on that border policy.
When you think about the border, you think about people coming here who are getting more help than people who live here and who were born here.
Yeah. And I got that perspective not from news channels. I got it from social media. TikTok is like a holy grail. We even see it with the things that we learn about the United States government. Outside of the United States, people are showing Americans, hey, look at what's going on. Do y'all know that your government is doing this? Have you seen this? Have you looked at it from this perspective?
You know, people, when they think about a Trump voter, they usually think about like a white dude with like a red hat on and a pickup truck. And y'all are not that at all. So.
Racist CNN just gonna do their thing. What did I say? What did I say? The funniest result is when the corporate media shows their racism and like barks and screams at black people that they're supposed to vote a certain way because of how they look. Fascinating, really. Anyway, the point is that this has gone thermonuclear viral, and it's done that for a reason. There is a massive shift in the American electorate here. Trump's share of black voters rose, driven largely by younger men. Trump doubled his share of young black men, which helped him among key demographic voting group. 1 in 3 black men under the age of 45 went Trump, roughly double that number he got in 2020. This among one of the 5 major shifts that caused a landslide for President Trump in 2024, along with black people not knowing if Kamala Harris is actually black. And why do I bring that up? Well, 1, because it's one of the most hilarious things that Trump ever said. And then 2, because of clips like this from local CBS station in Philadelphia, where a white reporter goes to a black barbershop and asks, is Kamala black?
Hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
It feel like she black when she want to be. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest.
I feel that same. Because
wow.
Yeah, she uses the black card when she have to.
Wow, it's huge. Okay. I'm just saying, I've heard this is huge.
Okay,
man.
so that's interesting. My follow-up question is, does it matter?
You say it matters, right? It's like unbelievable. It's like you guys are the ones who make these brackets and like put everyone in boxes, right? You're supposed to vote like that. You all look like this, so you have to think like this, right? Okay, it's race communism. That's all it is, and it's hilarious and funny, and it's backfiring. And ladies and gentlemen, it's provable through the data. Donald Trump is the single most popular president in American history and has remade the map. And they don't really have a good answer to it, right? You can see it in the data. It's pretty incredible. And, oh, by the way, narrow gains with women, narrow gains with Hispanic voters, and massive increases with men. I wonder why that is. That's for the next video. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.